Hello friends and enemies, welcome to another video. Today we are going back to reading because I need to, for me personally, I need to do it. I need to read, okay? You can probably hear the traffic outside, so I guess I should close the window. Window is closed. But yeah, lately I've been kind of in a reading slump. I haven't been really reading like at all, really. Like I feel in the past 2 or 3 weeks I read maybe a few pages of a book. So I really need to fix that. Almost half of the year is over. My reading goal, I set this year, I set really low. I only put 20 books. And last year I did 30 something, so I felt like 20 is very nice goal to have. And I'm slacking, okay? I am 4 books behind currently, and I need to fix it. Right now I have a few extra days off because gut issues, so I'm not working now. I have today, tomorrow, Monday, and then I have to go back to work. But I'm only going on Tuesday, and then I have my own days off, 2 of them. Am I gonna be reading all that time? No. Because I downloaded Sims with all the expansions. Do not worry, I didn't pay for it. But I downloaded all that, and now I am obsessed with Sims again. So I think it will be a big struggle to actually read, but we will try. Right now I am in the middle of, or at the beginning of, 2 different books. I am reading this, Neuromancer by William Gibson. I'm reading it kind of for my boyfriend in a way because it's his favorite book, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna read it for you. And to be fair, I am towards the end. I need to check where exactly, because I'm reading it on my phone and sometimes I'm reading the book, so it switches up. But I think I'm like here, like really towards the end or somewhere around here. So we will start with this definitely because I want to finish it. And then I started reading Sunrise on the Reaping, and I am at the very beginning. So I need to get to that as well because I didn't actually buy it. I work at a bookstore and we can just borrow books and then give them back. And I borrowed it, and I've already had it at home for a few weeks, maybe even a month, or maybe even more. I'm not sure how long. And like, I don't think there's a limit on how long I can have it, but I feel like the sooner I give it back, the better. So that's the main 2 I want to read in this video, but that's not it, okay? My goal is to finish 4 different books in this video. Is it doable? I don't know, I'm not sure. We'll see. But yeah, that's the main thing. That's the only thing I want to do. I want to read. And the first thing we will start with is finishing this book. I will just tell you my feelings right now. I don't know how I feel about it. I mean, it is interesting. I'm not saying it isn't, but in a lot of places it feels very rushed and there's no connection to the characters at all, which I guess is okay because that's not the main part. The main part is the plot itself and all the technology and stuff. But I feel, for me personally at least, to really connect to a book, I need to connect to the characters. And yeah, they are kind of like you talk about their past and stuff, but it's, you know, tragic past, and it doesn't really affect them anymore in any way, and it sounds like it never did affect them. So they don't feel real. I don't know how to explain it. There was one real character that... there was one character that felt real to me. I'm not gonna say the name, I'm not gonna spoil anything, but they died. And even then, even though it was the only character I wouldn't even say related to in any way, but not just, this is what happened to them, this is now, there's no connection. But like with this character, there was actually connection between what happened to them in the past and how is it affecting them to this day. So I like them in that sense. And then they died, and it wasn't even like emotional at all to me because the book gets confusing in certain parts and sometimes I'm not sure what really happens. I felt really stupid most of the time I was reading this book, not gonna lie. But apparently that's what happens to a lot of people who read it. It's a book that needs to be read a few times before you really figure out every single detail of what was going on. So I don't feel as stupid anymore, but I still am probably. It's how I feel right now. I am honestly glad I'm towards the end. It's definitely not gonna get on the list of my favorite books ever, but it is interesting. Okay, as I said, I never read sci-fi, I never read cyberpunk, so it's all very new to me, so I like that for that reason. So it's not like I'm hating it, but I'm also not loving it. So let's just finish it, okay? Okay, thank you. I don't understand anything that just happened. So maybe I am dumb after all. So this is finished. I don't know how I feel about it like at all. The ending was super confusing for me. I don't know if it was because I haven't really read in a while, so I forgot a lot of things. But I don't really know what happened. Like, I know what happened, but there's no way I could describe what happened to someone else. There is no part of me that was able to imagine what's going on. Like, I could, in general, understand what was happening, but could I imagine it? Would I be able to describe it? No. So yeah, that's the book done. I think my rating is just gonna be 3 stars. I don't think I'm even gonna rate it, because as I said, this is the first sci-fi I read. It's the first cyberpunk literature I read. I don't feel like it's fair to rate it because I really have nothing I could compare it to. It is a very important book within the genre, which I can appreciate, but it's just not for me, and that's fine. So we can just leave this be. I read it. I'm actually glad I read it. That's the first book done, and it took only a little bit because I was only missing like 40 pages from the book. So good job me. Good me. I remember I didn't explain at all what Neuromancer is about, this book that I finished first, so I was thinking I could do that. I guess I'm gonna insert it when I'm reading Neuromancer, so whatever. I just want to tell you what this book is about so that you have an idea and you can see if maybe it's something you would be interested in. So, as I mentioned, it's a cyberpunk novel by William Gibson. It's the first of its genre. It's revolutionary. No, I mean it like it is, it was, and it is. But basically the plot is the main character, Case. As you can imagine, cyberpunk is very like computer heavy. And Case is like a hacker basically, and he did something that doesn't allow him to work in the cyberspace anymore, really. But then he runs into someone who gives him a new job or like new purpose, because they can get him back into the cyberspace, which is basically his addiction, I guess. I don't feel like getting too much into it because it's just very convoluted with random plots that for me personally, and I even talked about this with my boyfriend, they just didn't need to be there. It could be written a bit different to make it more concise, like within the one story, instead of having random splashes and splooshes of different stories. But yeah, that's basically the plot. So if that's something you are interested in, feel free to read, but fair warning, you really need to be focused when you are reading, because you get lost in the book very easy. And it happened to me a lot of times, and my boyfriend said that from a lot of people who reviewed it, it's a book that probably needs to be read more than once to fully understand it. So fair warning, but that's basically what the book is about. And now we can get to summarize on The Reaping. I'm on page 90 out of 382. So actually 300 pages left. That's not that bad. I'm not saying I will finish it today, but I think I can get like quite far in the book. So that's on the schedule now. But first I'm gonna have lunch with my boyfriend because we are having at home date today because I cannot leave. I am sick, so I just have to stay at the house, at the apartment. So very excited about that, and then we will get to reading this. I'm very excited. Like, yeah, I had it at home for like a month and I only read 90 pages. so it looks like I'm not enjoying it, but I actually am. I guess I was just in a reading slump, so I didn't feel like picking it up. But when I did pick it up and like read a chapter or two, I did enjoy it. So I think I will be enjoying this book a lot. So we'll see how it goes. We are in a different room now. We are in the living room and we are gonna read Sunrise on the Reaping. Why did my mood drop? I don't know. We had a very nice lunch with my boyfriend. He did like a candlelit lunch setup and it was very nice and I liked it, and the food was very good. He did so well. And then I don't know, I just feel sad now for some reason. We're just gonna read and we'll see how it goes, if I actually feel like reading today or if I'm gonna just give up and go play Sims. We'll see. So, update. I read one singular chapter and I feel like sleeping. So, it's not the book's fault, okay? It's not the book's fault. The book is good as expected. It's me. I haven't had coffee in like maybe 2 weeks because of my stomach issues. And I am tempted to make coffee. I think I should be good by now. I took my pills and I'm off the pills now. So, I should be all good to have a coffee. And actually, like the diet I was supposed to have, it says I can have like 2 weak coffees a day and I'm not having any coffees, so I don't think one coffee would kill me. And I also make weak coffee every time, like not strong. Well, I have weak. Make that every single time because I don't want my coffee to taste like coffee. I want it to taste milky and sugary. I'm making the coffee. I feel like having a coffee. I don't care about no rules. Even though I'm not breaking any rules because I can have coffee. Just not a lot of it. So it's fine. It's fine. Let's get back to reading. So I am a bit further into the book now. I'm actually close to being halfway. I'm enjoying it a lot, but I think I'm done for today. It's not that late really, but after not reading for such a long time, I think what I did today is fine. I did like in total, I'm on page 160 and I was 90, so that's 70 from this and 40 something from the other one. So I did well over 100 pages today and I think that's fine. And I will keep going tomorrow. But the conclusion for now is I'm really enjoying this. Good book. Thank you. Thank you, Miss Susan. Susan? I don't know. It's a good book, okay? And I am here to give updates with this. I am now like 100 pages from the end. I just now got into part 3. It is Wednesday, so yeah, I kind of slacked off. I wasn't reading like during Monday I wasn't reading at all. Yesterday I wasn't reading at all, so today I'm trying to catch up a little bit. I already read like a lot. I know I will finish it today and I will try to finish it right now. But what I want to say is, just like with the last book I talked about, I didn't really give you any summary of the plot because I just assumed everyone knows what this is about. But just in case you don't, okay? If you don't know about Hunger Games is a competition that happens every year to punish district children for rebelling against the capital, like the main rich part of the land, okay? And every 25 years they make the Hunger Games special in some way. And this year, like the games this book is about, it's the 50th Hunger Games, and the special part of it is that double as many tributes get picked for the Hunger Games. And this is written from the perspective of a 16-year-old boy from District 12 who gets picked unfairly, maybe. I don't know, you have to read it to see. And yeah, it's just going through the preparations for the Hunger Games themselves, and I don't know if anything else. I'm not there yet. I like it so far. I think it's very good. I have nothing negative to say really about it. I really like it. I like how it connects to the original Hunger Games trilogy, because when I was watching The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, I actually didn't read the book. I will admit I didn't read it, but when we were watching it at the cinema, it felt like it's pushing some references a bit too much, but like maybe that was only the movie and not the book itself. Maybe in the book it was done better. So that was my issue with the movie. So I'm not saying the book was bad, like The Blood of Songbirds and Snakes, because I haven't read it, so I don't know. But that was my issue with the movie. But with this one, there is a lot of references and a lot of characters that like we know from the Hunger Games, the original trilogy, but it is done well. So I am enjoying it. And I have nothing else to say so far. So I'm gonna finish it now, and then we will see what I'm gonna be reading next, because I really need to catch up on my reading, because I have today and tomorrow left, but also tomorrow is the day I need to edit this video, because I'm at work Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and I really want to post on Sunday because I haven't been posting very regularly lately, so it's a lot of things to do, and I also want to play Sims. So right now I'm gonna finish Sunrise on the Reaping. I'm just here to announce I'm on page 309 and I'm crying. That's all. Thanks. So I finished reading Sunrise on the Reaping. You are currently sitting on it because I don't own a tripod for my phony. Anyway, I finished reading it. I cried once. You saw me, and if you know the page, if you can look it up, you know why I cried. Oh my god. I have feelings. Okay guys, I'm sorry to say. I mean, I liked it. I loved it really. But oh my god, I don't know if I just don't remember it because I read Hunger Games so many years back, so I don't remember how brutal it was really. But this one felt so cruel to me. Like, I mean, the whole concept is cruel, so it's not like I was okay with it before. But it just felt, I don't know, very gruesome, I guess, and even the aftermath. Or like just showing what happened to other people after their games, even though they won and stuff. I'm just gonna say BT. I'm not gonna spoil anything. I'm talking about BT right now. Just like seeing that is, I don't know. I don't even know what to say. Like, I enjoyed it. It was very, I would say, easy to read in a way when you don't really look at the gruesome details, I guess. But it was a good read, an easy read, and I actually like how easy it is, because it just gives a lot of readers the chance to read it, because there's nothing super complicated in. Like, you get told like this is the way it is, and you don't really have to read between the lines a lot of times, which sometimes I guess I don't like in books. But with this one, with what I think the books are trying to do and trying to show to people about, you know, politics, I think for this particular reason it's important to show and tell, you know? So I like how accessible. I like how accessible the books are. So that's my rating. I didn't tell you my rating. I don't have a rating yet because I just finished, and I don't like rating books right after I finish them. I like to wait like a day or two to see how I feel about it. Once I do have the rating, I will put it here. You will see how many stars I gave it. I have picked my next book. Initially, I wanted to read something else, but then I was like, I posted a video where I shared the books I want to read this year, and I'm not reading any of them. So I decided to pick something from that, and I'm reading this, Hexstone. I'm on chapter 1. Well, I'm on chapter 2. I finished chapter 1. So I'm at the very beginning, so I don't have that many things to say about it. I just know that the main character is Nell. And that's all. I mean, to be fair, even the first chapter like introduced this kind of eeriness about the settings of the book. So I hope it will. I'm expecting it to be good, really. But yeah, I will keep reading more and I will talk to you later when I actually maybe know what the book is about. Hello guys, I look like a mess. I apologize. I think you're used to it by now. I always look like a mess. Anyway, I have some big updates. I'm basically done with this book. Also, it is Monday, okay? I didn't post my video yesterday. I didn't even finish the book yesterday, so I'm sorry. I will not be reading 4 books as I hoped, but it's fine. I feel like it's gonna be a relatively long video anyway, so I think 3 books is okay. So that's fine, okay? We are chill, we are chillin'. And also this whole thing made me like excited about reading, so I'm not too worried that I will stop reading again. I borrowed another book from work. I borrowed this. It's called The Practice of Not Thinking, a guide to mindful living. I'm not really into self-help books. I never read a single self-help book, and I don't even know if this like classifies as self-help. It sounds like it. So I don't know if I will like it. That's why I only borrowed it. Why am I on this side? Hold on, guys. Hold on. Now I'm in the middle. I just want to check it out and see how it is because, as you know, I'm a stressed girl in a stressful life world, you know? Now the plan is I'm gonna finish this, then I'm gonna wash my hair, I'm gonna make coffee, and then I will tell you the feelings about the book. But what I can do is tell you what the book is about because I now know what it's about. It's about this artist. Her name is Nell and she lives on this Irish island. And she gets offered to do some work for the local kind of shelter for women. It's like this place that women from all over the world come to stay there, just forget about their past lives and just live within their tiny community. And she's just there trying to get to know the group because she is commissioned to write a book for them. There's a few different, I wouldn't say main characters, I think the only really main character is Nell, but the book focuses on a few different storylines, even from the women from the convent. I don't want to call it convent, just from this place. The women from this place, also this one guy, just few different storylines, and I like it actually. I like it a lot. It's very simple, but it's also kind of very eerie and mysterious because there's also this weird sound on this island that only not selected, like a lot of people can hear it, but not everyone can hear the sound, and no one really knows where it's coming from. So it's very good. I like it and I'm excited to finish it. I have a suspicion one of 2 things is gonna happen. I'm not going to tell you what things in case you want to read this book because I don't want to spoil anything, but we'll see if I'm right. So now I'm going to go finish the book and I will see you later. So hello, we are meeting yet again. A bit later than I would have wanted to, but I fell asleep. But it happens, okay? I slept really bad last night, so I guess it was bound to happen. Am I still angry with myself? Yes. I finished Hackstone. I liked it. I do have to admit, the ending wasn't really what I would have liked. Not even what I wouldn't have imagined. I mean, it was different than I imagined, but that would be fine, you know? I wouldn't be angry, like, this didn't go exactly as I wanted. So I don't mind that it ended differently than I predicted. I just really didn't like it, I suppose. So all together, the book was good. I liked it, but yeah, that's all that's my professional rating. So I guess I will give it like 3.5. And also, I don't know if I said it, but I have decided to give Sunrise on the Reaping 4.5. I feel like it could have been a 5, but I don't know. I am very, very picky with my 5 stars. I haven't given anything 5 stars this year yet, so... And I think last year I had 1 5-star, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. Whatever. I just don't give out 5 stars easy. And Sunrise on the Reaping, as I said, I really liked it. However, like, I finished reading it and I don't really think about it that much anymore. And I feel like that's what's missing for it to be 5 stars. So, the first book we read was Neuromancer. If something, I'm just gonna give it, I guess, 3.5. Because I feel like it was very important for what it is. I mean, it started the whole cyberpunk genre in and of itself. So, that's important. And I think... yeah, I just think it was very innovative for the time, so I do appreciate it. So Neuromancer will get 3.5, Sunrise on the Reaping will get 4.5, and Hexstone is gonna get 3.75. So that's it for this video, I suppose. We read 3 books instead of the 4 I wanted, but I feel like it's fine, okay? I'm almost caught up on my reading goal now. I'm only behind by 1 book, so it's fine. And also this whole thing, as I said before, made me want to read more. So I feel like it was successful, okay? Maybe I didn't read 4 books, but I still feel like it was successful. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you will see me. I hope you will see me in the next one, and I hope I will see you in the next one as well. And that's about it. The next one is gonna be, drumroll please, I don't know yet. I don't know. Stay tuned, I guess, and you'll see what I'm gonna post next. Thank you so much, and see you in the next one, whatever it is. Bye bye.